What's up, YouTube? We're back. This is like this is my third time trying to film this because my alarm went off on the first one and I don't even know what happened to the other one. But we're back, and today we're going to talk about spiritual warfare whenever you're down. Whenever you're down physically, mentally, and spiritually. Now, Gunnar, why do you want to talk about spiritual warfare when you're down? Because this past 10 days, I had a surgery like 10 days ago. I had a surgery. It was on my hip and my ab area, and it had been like a nagging injury the whole winter and spring. So I just got a surgery so I don't have to deal with it anymore. And so going into that, I had to miss so much school because of I had to go schedule my surgery. I had to miss so much school because I had to get my surgery and stay in Arizona. That's where I had my surgery at. I had to stay in Arizona for like an extra few days to make sure I was healed up and all that. So I was missing a ton of school. I couldn't work out, I couldn't do football and all that stuff. I was like just in the dumps. Like I had nothing to do. Like I had so much schoolwork to do. I had to focus on healing up and getting ready to come back to football and lifting weights and all that. And like the devil was sowing so much doubt in my mind. Like he just like flooded my mind with questions because I was sitting in bed doing nothing all day because I was injured and trying to heal up from a surgery. So like I was just like flooded with questions and doubts and like so much stuff. So, point being is the devil is going to try to destroy or distract you. If he can't destroy you, he's going to try to distract you. If he can't distract you, he's going to try to destroy you. Or if you're super unlucky, he's going to do both. But basically, I had so much going on. I had he was trying to distract me. He was really, really, really trying to distract me because I had so much on my plate because I would want to get my schoolwork done. I'd want to get some sleep so I could heal up. I would prioritize other things other than my faith, and like there'd be a stint of like a few days where I wouldn't get in my word. There'd be a stint of a few days of like I would be like praying but like not really praying, and like praying to like the God of the universe. I'd just be like saying words and then going to sleep, you know what I mean? So that being said, what my biggest thing has been to get out of it is just to keep the main thing. Like it's so people overcomplicate like spiritual stuff, but like it's really so simple. Like pray, stay in your word, go to church. Like it's simple. You just have to convene with God and just be in his presence. Like it's there's no like secret formula to it. Like pray, get in your word, go to church. Like that's really all there is to it. And I was missing like there'd be some days where I would pray, but I wouldn't get in my word. There'd be some days where I get in my word, but I wouldn't be going to church that week or going to young adults that week. And there'd be some days where I didn't have any of it, you know? So like, the devil can't destroy, he's going to try to distract. So like, and what he can't distract, he's going to try to destroy. So we have to make sure to be very mindful of how we're using our time. Because especially, we have to be very mindful of how we use our time when we're down physically, mentally, and spiritually. Like the example I was giving earlier, I was injured. I had a bunch of schoolwork I was stressing out because I had to catch up on, and I had just like a whole ton of questions that I was getting flooded with. Like, what about the Israel-Palestine conflict? What about evolution and Darwinism? And like, I had so many questions that were like, I just wanted answers to, you know? So then, like the devil, whenever you're down, is going to try to, whatever he can put in your brain, whether it's pride, selfishness, lust, arrogance, like whatever it is, like doubt, like whatever he wants to sow into your brain. There's like a million different things he could put in your brain, but he's going to try to throw all that at you while you're down. Because like whenever you're fighting somebody, I hope you're not fighting anybody, but whenever you're fighting someone, you want to get them while they're down. Like you want to, like that's how you win. Whenever they're on their heels, they're on the ropes in boxing, like whenever they're backed up into a corner, that's when you want to step on the gas and like get them. The devil's the same way in spiritual warfare. He's going to do it when you're at your lowest. He's also going to do it when you're at your highest. But that's a video for another day. Today we're just talking about spiritual warfare when you're down in the dumps and at your lowest. So big takeaways from this video is keep the main thing. You got to have the big three. You got to get in your word, you got to go to church, and you got to pray. If you have those three things, even if they're in small increments to start with, like if you have those three things, you're chilling, you're going to be fine. I'm not saying that you're not going to get spiritual warfare and get tempted, but I'm saying it's going to be a lot easier to deal with those things, because that's like your offense and defense against the devil, is those three things: going to church, getting in the word, and praying. That's how you attack the devil spiritually, because he for sure is going to attack you spiritually. So that's the big thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. Keep the big three. That's all I got for y'all. Signing off.